Ravi was an ordinary young man living in a small town. Like many people, he had dreams of building a better future. But his daily life was filled with challenges. Every morning, he woke up at 5:30 a.m. While most of his friends preferred to sleep longer, Ravi believed that starting the day early gave him extra time to improve himself. One morning, the alarm rang and Ravi felt tired. He had slept late the previous night after helping his family with some work. For a moment, he thought about turning off the alarm and going back to sleep. However, he remembered a promise he had made to himself. I will do at least one thing every day that helps me move closer to my goals. He got out of bed, washed his face, and went for a short walk. The fresh morning air made him feel energetic. During the walk, he listened to an English learning podcast because he wanted to improve his communication skills. At first, he could not understand everything, but he continued listening every day.
After returning home, Ravi helped his mother prepare breakfast. He believed that supporting his family was just as important as achieving personal success. While eating breakfast, he reviewed his daily tasks and made a simple to-do list. Later, Ravi attended his classes. Some subjects were difficult, and sometimes he felt frustrated when he could not understand certain topics. However, instead of giving up, he asked questions, took notes, and spent extra time learning. He understood that success was not about being the smartest person. It was about being willing to learn. During lunch break, many students spent their time scrolling through social media. Ravi also enjoyed social media, but he tried to use part of his break productively. He watched educational videos, read motivational articles, or practiced speaking English with friends. These small habits slowly improved his confidence. In the afternoon, Ravi received disappointing news. He had applied for a part-time opportunity, but his application was rejected. For a few minutes, he felt discouraged. He wondered whether all his efforts were worth it. Then he remembered something his father often told him. A closed door does not mean the end of the journey. It simply means you must find another door. Instead of feeling sorry for himself, Ravi decided to learn from the experience. He reviewed his application, identified areas for improvement, and promised himself that he would do better next time. In the evening, Ravi returned home and spent time with his family. They talked about their day, shared stories, and laughed together. These moments reminded him that happiness is not only found in achievements, but also in relationships and gratitude. After dinner, Ravi dedicated 1 hour to self-improvement. Some days he studied communication skills, other days he learned computer skills or read books about personal development. Even when he felt tired, he completed at least a small amount of learning. He knew that consistency was more important than perfection. Before going to bed, Ravi wrote down 3 things he was grateful for. Some days they were simple things, such as a good meal, a helpful friend, or a beautiful sunset. This habit helped him focus on the positive aspects of life, instead of constantly worrying about problems. As the months passed, Ravi noticed changes. His English improved, his confidence increased. He became more disciplined and optimistic. Opportunities that once seemed impossible slowly started appearing. People began to notice his positive attitude and dedication. One day, Ravi realized an important truth. Success is rarely the result of one big action. It is usually built through hundreds of small decisions made every day. Waking up early, learning something new, helping family, staying positive after failure, and remaining consistent. These simple habits had transformed his life. The lesson of Ravi's story is clear. You do not need extraordinary talent or perfect circumstances to achieve your goals. Small daily efforts, repeated consistently over time, can create extraordinary results. Every day is a new opportunity to become a better version of yourself. Never underestimate the power of small steps, because they eventually lead to great achievements.